My brother Matt has been an inspiration to me my entire life. From the time I was born, I was immediately looking up to him as my big brother. Now, he's 4 years older than me, and he was born in Texas, along with my older sister Hannah and my parents, and they moved to Bath, Ohio shortly after that. Once they started their life in Ohio, they had me, and I was the third child, and I was the younger brother to Matt. And very soon, uh, I began to really watch him and see what he does. And it turned into something going through, probably the ages 5 to 10 for me, and 10 to 14 um, for him, or 9 to 14 for him. It was a matter of copycat. Everything he did, I would follow. And I just thought, that 4 year age gap, I looked at him and I'm like, he's older, he's cool, that's what I need to do. And looking back at it now, as a 4 year old wearing his basketball shorts that were way too long for me, I just looked dumb. But it was something that really carried on for a long time in our relationship as siblings. I always tried to emulate what he did in his life. Now, growing up, we were pretty much the usual, brother situation. I would annoy him somehow, and I'd get beat up. I'd try my best to win, but I never have. Actually, I have once, but um, I would get beat up constantly, which I was fine with. It's something that I got used to pretty quick, and I really kind of was like, I'll try next time. And that was a strong part of our relationship. It just felt normal to me to have a brother that beat me up. Um, and nothing serious. It was just wrestling and stuff like that, where I'd get pinned at the end of the day, and it's just I'd yell for my mom, and that'd be it. Um, but going into my teens, we kind of distanced a little bit as he went into high school, and I was still into grade school, and I really kind of stopped understanding where he was coming from. I saw him as this still a great guy, and I still looked up to him, but I wasn't really understanding what he was doing day to day, what he was doing in high school. And so he became this sort of enigma for a while to me. Um, and once I matured a little bit, and once I got into high school and kind of learned the ropes, and he was leaving for college, I realized what an amazing brother he is and has been for me and for our family. He has continuously shown me what the right thing to do is. I have made many mistakes in my life, more than I could possibly count or think of. Um, and many of those, me and him have discussed. And when I didn't know what the right action to do was, he often showed me. And when I made obvious mistakes, it wasn't like he was some sort of father figure. It was a true care, and he would come to me and he would say, this isn't right. I'm not going to tell mom and dad, but just fix this, please. Just, you don't want to do this. Uh, don't do this. It's not the right thing. You'll be so much better off without it. And it kind of that struck me as very important and much more effective than if I were to just be grounded for 3 weeks. And so he's gotten me out of a lot. Not only has he shown me how to not do things, but he's shown me how to prevent myself from being in a place where I feel like it might not be the wrong thing to do. And so, in that way, he's saved me a lot of turmoil so far. Even not even done with high school, he's saved me a lot of turmoil in my life. Just kind of learning, this is not this is not okay. It doesn't matter how many people do it. And so he's really helped me through that part of my life. And as he goes into college, I realized quite how extraordinary of a student he was, and it's the only reason that I'm a decent student. I left grade school with probably a 2.8. I don't even know. I remember failing Chinese, that's for sure. Um, but I was not a good student, and he was. He left Walsh with something around a 4.2, got a full ride at Villanova, his dream school, my dream school, my dad's school, all of my uncle's school. Um, got a full ride there on an NROTC scholarship, which is that. He got that for it. It's a little Navy insignia, so um, he's going into the Navy after college, which is what my dad did, and I could not respect that possibly anymore. And he's truly been an incredible person, holding me, my family up. And I remember being kind of excited to have my room to myself when he left for college, when I was coming into Walsh. And I remember I was in my soccer uniform in the driveway, and he was giving everybody hugs to say goodbye. And I remember he looked at me and he said, just make the right choices, and gave me a hug. And at that moment, I just realized, I'm not going to see him for quite a while now, and very few and far between times are we going to see each other and be able to spend time together. And that moment really stuck with me. He's somebody that I took for granted a little bit early on in life, but now me and the rest of my family truly realize the rock that he has been for all of us. And I said that proverbially, ugh. Um, but I've been able to travel the world with him and the rest of my family, and he's really just kind of been the second hand. And my dad's a pilot, so he was gone a lot of the time. So my dad wasn't home. He kind of ran the kids. He ran me, that's for sure. And I really respect him for that. And I just could not say thank you more. Um, so thank you, Matt. You have done more than you could have possibly imagined for me and the rest of your family. Thank you.